Hi everyone, I hope every one of you are doing well as your families. We just finished up week 3 and I was so happy to see your faces and hear your voices on camera. This week we have food as a theme. We have an animated version of how one of our students are doing, and it's obvious you had some fun producing some short films. All of that and more coming up. First, let's listen to Ashley as she puts her thoughts to animation.
Hi everyone! I hope you all are good, especially with this whole COVID-19 outbreak and stuff. As you can see, I'm doing my video a little bit differently. It's going to be partially drawn and live action. I hope you like it though. Anyways, I'm a 15-year-old 10th grader from North Hardin High School. I don't have a lot going on right now ever since the outbreak. My school even closed down for 2 weeks. I've been stuck at home ever since. I know that most of these cases have been around Frankfurt, so I think it makes it a little less scary for me. But I started to notice this was a serious thing when I went to Walmart and there wasn't any toilet paper or hand sanitizer at all. I guess now people can make a really weird for it, but I'm not judging. Anyway, a lot of things around me started getting canceled. My best friend's 16th birthday got rescheduled, my dad's job closed down recently for a while, and even my church postponed things. We only had like 10 people on a good day. I'm mostly scared of my abuelita. That means grandma in Spanish. She lives in another country, so I don't get to see her that much. But I know she's really strong, so she'll be okay. Basically, right now I wake up at noon and do my homework in bed. Sure, it's comfortable, but also kind of boring at the same time. I mostly rely on Netflix and my sister for entertainment. We try to learn a TikTok dance, and we even celebrated my dog's birthday, which was nice. Painting was fun, but it's so messy. With all this free time, you find a lot of misinformation too, like fake cures to the coronavirus and even conspiracy theories. But I just shrug them off. They're still funny though. Probably I'll try my hand at baking next. I'm really not sure. Well, it's been nice, but I want to go back to my cave now. Happy quarantine and wash your hands!
That was a fun watch. Thanks for sharing your days and thoughts with us. So, next up, we had a how-to choice. And apparently food is on a lot of people's mind. Yes, one of us chose to do a little crafting, something a little different, but wow. Let's take a look and see what people are finding to make in their kitchens.
Hi, I'm Angel, and welcome to our cooking show. You can see as I'm opening this box, we are making mac and cheese today.
Today I am making a bacon sandwich on my birthday because my birthday's today.
We're going to be making a blueberry muffins, the easy, baked kind that don't use real blueberries. Never made these before, even though I love blueberry muffins.
Okay, so food is a thing. I get it. That refrigerator and that pantry is just calling our name all day long and into the night. I get it. I hope you all are spending a little bit of time outside, balancing that inside and outside, and trying to stay away from the kitchen as much as you can. So while food is important, Ashley has found another way to stay busy, and here she is sharing some of her craft ideas.
Hi there. Lately I've had a lot of time on my hands and I didn't really know what to do with it, but now I'm starting to make crafts. But not just any crafts, mostly for a special friend. This is my pet hamster Benji. She's the sweetest thing in the world and I love her to bits, and I really wanted to do something special for her. She gets bored really quickly and I'm always trying to figure out different ways to keep her occupied. And I had some extra cardboard laying around, so why not? Today I'm going to build her a mini cardboard house. Here's my design for the house. I took bits and pieces I liked from similar hamster houses and applied it to my own. So for this project, I need 2 boxes, some popsicle sticks, scissors, and some good old hot glue. Now that everything is set up, it's time to create. The first thing to do is hot glue the 2 main parts of the house. Time to make the ladder. I'm gluing popsicle sticks one by one like a train track would be. This way she'll be able to climb up and down as she pleases. I didn't like how the hot glue caused the edges to look all rough and bumpy, so I'm adding duct tape to smoothen them out. I am now adding the bottom base for the entire house. It's painted green so it can look like grass on a lawn. Now I am making a fence. This is more for safety reasons than anything else. I don't want it to fall. Yay, I'm finished! I think it looks pretty cool. I really liked how the ladder came out. I wish I could have done better with the application of the hot glue. I think it looks clunky. But you know what? It all comes down to what Benji thinks of it. Aww, she looks so cute in her little house. Now she has another thing to keep herself occupied. Bye!
What a fun thing to build. I know your pet really appreciates the time and energy that you're putting into him. Our next spot is a fun look at how this social distancing is bringing a heightened attention to things we normally don't pay attention to. Here's Jillian trying to manage one of those moments.
Where do I start? Not again.
Oh, Jillian, I feel you. In normal times, we probably wouldn't even notice the dust in our room. How many of you have found new movies? rewatch favorite movies, or finally binge watched everything on Netflix, Disney, or any other streaming services out there. Let's take a look at a few of your favorite choices.
Sweet Home Alabama stars Reese Witherspoon, Josh Lucas, and Patrick Dempsey. Reese Witherspoon plays the character of Melanie, who left behind her hometown in Alabama and headed straight for the big city to jumpstart her career as a fashion designer. Soon, she finds herself engaged to the mayor's son. In order to go forward with her remade and successful life, she must go back to Alabama and uncover some dust from her past. This includes the dreadful task of divorcing her husband, who she married in high school and refuses to divorce her. She has one intention: to get rid of her past life, but the longer she stays in her hometown, the more she gets sucked back into the life she ran away from. She starts to evaluate her future and starts to question if the life she wants to have is really the life she's supposed to have. Personally, I expected this movie to be more of a tearjerker. However, it is a movie full of laughter and has a good storyline. I would rate it 4 out of 5 stars, and I would recommend it to people who are interested in watching a heartfelt and comical movie.
Today I'm reviewing shows to watch on Netflix in the comfort of our own homes through this time of uncertainty. So, to start us off, my personal favorite, Stranger Things, which now has 3 seasons and an upcoming 4th. Based in Hawkins, Indiana in 1983, a young boy, Will Byers, goes missing near a top-secret government laboratory. As friends, family, and local police search for answers, they are drawn into an extraordinary mystery involving top-secret government experiments, terrifying supernatural forces, and one strange girl.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about some movies that you can watch over this Corona break and TV shows. And the first one I have is The Flash. It's a super good action-packed superhero story about how Barry Allen was struck with super speed powers and he is out to save his city. And there's 5 seasons of it, and the 6th one is going to be coming soon. So I could highly recommend that one. The next one I have is The Office. It's a super funny show. It has 9 seasons. It will last you for a while, and you can always watch it if you want to laugh. It has dry comedy and then just pure comedy. So it's super good to watch, and I love watching that show. The next one I have is a basketball movie, if you like sports, and it's Space Jam. Space Jam is a super good movie. It has Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan, and it's about how Michael Jordan goes to the Looney Tunes planet to help them win a basketball game. Thanks for watching, and those are my recommendations.
Thanks, guys. All of those were great movies. Appreciate the reviews. So let's move away from the TV and let's do something a little bit different, a little bit slower, and a little bit quieter, and that is reading. I love a good book. I hope you guys have a few on hand, hanging around, that maybe you're rereading some things that you haven't read in a while. But here is Lauren bringing us a few of her favorite books.
And there's never been a better time to have a high-speed car chase.
These past few weeks in quarantine have definitely been hard for those who are trying their best not to get bored. With staying at home and not being able to enjoy activities outside like we used to, now is a great time to find new hobbies. If you like reading, here are 5 books that I think you should read. Not only are these books good reads, but they're also classics, so you get a little bit of a history lesson when you read them. Let's go. The first book is The Hobbit, written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Released in 1937, it's about an adventure in the fictional universe of Middle-earth. A hobbit, as they are called, is selected to aid in a perilous journey. This book actually preludes its successor, The Lord of the Rings, which is a bit more known. The next book is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. The diction and language of this book are an obvious difference of culture from then and now. Released in 1813, the book surrounds the romantic life of Elizabeth Bennet and her life with her family. The next book is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This book is known for being in high school curriculums and such, but it's a very good book. It not only teaches about racism, but about life in the Great Depression. It's about a black man who is convicted of a crime and is defended by a white lawyer. It's told from the perspective of the lawyer's daughter, who learned much about the world through this experience. Next is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, which is another fantasy children's novel. This book was released in 1950, and it is a part of the Chronicles of Narnia series. It's a tale of adventure and family, and also has many mythical creatures and talking animals. Last on our list is Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. To some, this book may not start off very strong, but it is extremely heartwarming and full of love. It's a tale of two men who've spent their time in the Great Depression traveling together. You'll learn more about friendship and sacrifice through this story. That's all. Stay safe, everyone, and stay inside. I hope these books can comfort you if you need it.
Last, Bailey brings us a very strange day he just had.
Who are you and what are you doing in my house?
I mean, isn't it obvious? Okay, I thought it was. Ew. Ugh, are those ants? I got a buddy that exterminates them. Let me go call him.
What? Huh? Okay. Hey. You single? Hello? Hello? What are you doing? Hey, guys. I don't mean to alarm you, but there's like ants in my laundry. I don't know what to do about it. TV won't work.
Oh God. What's going on?
Yeah, I'll ask him. So my friend says he can't be here till like 3. Does that work?
Seriously, stop looking at me like that. Ugh.
What?
Take a shower or something.
Hey, my clothes still have ants in them.
TV still won't work.
Seriously, stop looking. My dude's on the phone.
I
I
don't
need
like
to know
TV.
if you can come over and
Stop.
stop. Oh God.
Hello? Hello? Huh. That was weird. Here to exterminate the ants.
That's it for this week, guys. It's been a great show. Enjoyed seeing your work. Continue to send that work in. But before we go, one last thing. Leah Faulkner turned 18 this week. So we miss you, Leah. I hope you had a great birthday. Happy 18th. And this one's on you. Bye. See you next week.